Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, good evening, good evening. This is another late one. I've been really busy today, so this is the only time I've had to make my 29th vlog. Yesterday I did my 28th and I thought I was actually doing the 29th, but thankfully I managed to correct myself. So this is my 29th vlog, which has all been part of my 30-day vlog challenge. If this is the first time you're joining me, my name is Sylvia Smith of Incline Training Consultants Limited, and I have been vlogging for the last 29 days. I actually had a slight hiccup yesterday because yesterday was Sunday. I didn't vlog on Saturday. I was vlogging, but not specifically like this, so I've included that in my vlog number 28 because I was actually out at a function, so I've just included it in the 28th vlog. But anyway, I'm here again today. It's Monday. Had a bit of a hectic day. I was initially in a session down in Norbury, which is in Croydon, southeast London. I then left there and went to work at an office in Peckham, which again is in southeast London. And then my last session was in, oh my goodness, where was it? Bermondsey, which again was in southeast London. So I was absolutely bushed by the time I finished, and I was supposed to have done my line dancing tonight, which is something I like to do on Monday nights with my cousins, but I was too exhausted and it was also too cold. I was not in the mood for line dancing. I wanted to come straight home, relax and chill. That's what I wanted to do, and that's what I did. But of course, I'm making my blog, which I've committed to doing for 30 days, so I'm happy to be here. What do I want to talk about today? Well, today I've been having some pretty, how can I say, energetic discussions about a particular situation that I've got currently going on. Well, it's not really my situation, but what it's driven me to think about is the whole thing around leadership. Yeah? What makes a good leader? You know. And there are loads of things that make a good leader. But the stuff I wanted to focus on in this very sort of brief vlog is a comment I've been hearing a lot recently about people happy to do business with you if they know, like, and trust you. And I believe that's absolutely true. I think it was Maya Angelou who said that people don't often remember the things you say, but they remember the way you make them feel. What else can I remember? You know, good leaders don't humiliate people. They don't undermine people. And for the most part, folk enjoy being around them. And, you know, as a leader, you have to have really good people skills. It's actually amazing how many people don't really understand that. It's actually amazing that, you know, folks still seem to think that the way to get things done or the way to have folk do things, you have to be bullish or you have to be bullying. And this is really, really not the way. Certainly in my own experience, well, I've never been bullish or bullying in terms of my approach as a leader. But it's amazing how many people still feel that that's the way to do it. I often see it in my own work as a social worker, social work educator, and as a social work manager. In the past, I managed teams, and it's amazing that coming across some of my peers who have that sort of approach, this bullying, intimidating, undermining kind of approach, and somehow feel that works. Nothing could be further from the truth. And in actual fact, what it does is it actually repels people from you. Because what you find is that people get fed up with being treated in a particular way. And if they're not really invested in the whole project, they will walk away. They will say to themselves, well, I don't need this. And they will walk away. And if you have that approach, you invariably will find that you will become quite isolated because people won't want to work with you. They'll be repelled by you. So I think that really is something that leaders or potential leaders who use that kind of bullying, intimidating, humiliating way of approaching their leadership, they need to think about that. Really need to think about that. Because in my experience, it really doesn't work. If I'm also honest, I don't like being managed like that. So I certainly don't use that approach as a way of managing people. Or if I'm involved in a project with others, I certainly don't use that as a way of getting the best from people, which is essentially what we're trying to do as leaders, getting the best from people. So that's what's on my heart today. Those are the thoughts that I have rolling around in my head. So people will want to work with you, will want to do business with you if they know, like, and trust you. And I believe that's true. And I also feel if they enjoy working with you. I think that's also critical too. There's a space and there's a place for being proactive, for being driven. And there are times, obviously, when, particularly if you're leading a team, you might need to do some driving of persons or people. But for the most part, respect is essential. Respect for others is absolutely essential. If people feel respected, and this can go across so many situations. If people feel respected, they will do most things for you or with you. So those are my thoughts. If you have any comments, please put them in the comment box below. If you would like to follow me, please press the red notification bell. And whenever I post, you will receive a notification. Right, well, that's it. Day 29, wow. So tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow is day 30 of the 30-day challenge, vlog challenge. Wow. Who'd have believed it, eh? Anyway, good night. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Peace.